Hey guys, welcome back to the Ben 10 Alien Evolution Survival series. Last time we were working on quite a bunch of different stuff, mostly technology based, as we were trying to finally create an ME system that would give us enough storage to carry all of the random stuff that we're going to need. Also, very interestingly, I just heard about like this weird YouTube rule change. If you haven't known, for the last couple of years, whenever you start a YouTube video, you're usually meant to not swear in the first couple of seconds in order to avoid, like, you know, getting your fucking ass fucked. But apparently, like, that rule's being reversed now. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what the YouTuber RT Gaming had released a video about this morning. So I was like, shit, I can finally swear at the beginning of the videos. So now I can finally fucking say, welcome back to the fucking backlog. That might work out a little bit better. Either way, last time, like I said, we were working on trying to create an ME system. And in between episodes, I've been up to quite a bit. So first off, that looks a little bit different. I have a lot to show off over there at the technology sector. But over here at Animal Island, where every animal still does not have a home, they're still very homeless and just shoved inside of a, you know, case, because I don't have a good place to put any of them. Not much has changed here, though. Charlotte and the Triple J's are, well, very interesting, because when I walked over here, both of them got up from sitting and just started jumping in front of the fence. I wish I could have recorded it, because it was, you know, kind of cute with the two of them just jumping around and all that shit. I wonder if I did get a recording of that. I'd have no idea, but it was pretty cute. But yeah, the two of them are, I don't really know right now. I think they're not, well, they're most definitely not at max level, though they are just a little bit more level up than they were beforehand. Nothing much else has been happening on the little island. I haven't taken Unity out to go do any killing recently, so she still needs levels. She still needs levels. But either way, you can see over there, that's where most of my focus has been. Also, the island is now generating more ferrets. I do not want more ferrets. I don't need these things, but whatever. As you can see, a lot of stuff has been going on here. Of course. Oh, shit. That must have been where one of the fires led when, you know, I was doing the whole lava thing or whatever. Or I guess I maybe just forgot to place down planks? I have no fucking idea. I have no fucking idea. But yeah, this area looks a lot cleaner now. Of course, our storage is still waiting over here, but I resituated all the villagers. I got all of our basic shit over here. I made this whole little thing just for power generation. So I put a bunch, like maybe 5 more lava generators into this giant, like, funnel, which is just full of lava. So now we have, like, a bunch of power generators, just generating a shit ton of energy in order, well, from a metallurgic infuser, this is a very good infuser from a metallurgic infuser. Sorry, still sick right now, still sick, and not sounding all that great. I almost talked in third person. I'm really trying to avoid talking in third person. Also, I need to go ahead and boost the audio for the game. It's quiet. It's quiet. You can't listen to the soundtrack. But yeah, got a bunch of power all shoving all over the place, and I most definitely want to work a ton on, what's it called? Applied energistics, because in this trash can, I have a lot of shit put together in order to make the ME system. Also, turning back into me, I still have my One Piece skin on. I was too lazy to switch it back to my regular one. But also, I made this thing over here. So, if you don't know this design, you're no Minecraft OG. This is like a basic skyblock mob farm. It's just like a big old case, like a big old cased-in dark room with a bunch of, what's it called, trapdoors and water flows that pushes a bunch of mobs right into this funnel where you beat the fuck out of them. And, well, that's where I've been grinding up my aliens. I haven't been able to get much grind because the more, like, high-leveled aliens become, the more experience they need to actually, like, level up, which is, you know, it makes sense. That's just kind of how, like, a fucking RPG system works, but it's just really annoying. So I've been trying to level things up. It's been going slow. It's only one level of a mob farm. It's just one. I could make this like 5 level, and I do plan to do that at some point. I just need a lot more cobblestone than what I got, so. And that's going to be growing. that's going to be growing. But either way, I moved my smeltery over here. This is probably going to be the final place where the smeltery's finally just going to stay for the rest of the time. But it's going to grow big. It's going to grow big. But yeah, like I said, this episode, I wanted to focus on the technology again because I really need an ME system. So we talked about last time how the ME drive works and getting this inscriber and this charger and like all this shit together. And in between episodes, you remember that giant like Certus crystal kind of grinding spot I had? Well, I finally like after a while it was going to run out of Certus quartz. So at some point I just started like grinding at it and I got quite a bit of Certus quartz dust and crystals. So at least in here, theoretically, we should have everything that I need in order to make myself an ME system. So we should probably get started at that. So first off, I need to go ahead and search up applied energistics. Apply my ass to you. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Anyway, I need to go back into the getting started tab. So we're still at this point when we're making our very first ME system. So we made the drive. Now we need to make a terminal or a crafting terminal. So first off, we need to go ahead and do that. Let's see, terminal. So if I want to make a crafting terminal, I first have to make an ME terminal, which requires, well, first I'm going to need a illuminated panel, which just requires glowstone, iron ingots, redstone, and quartz glass. And then my fucking thing starts back up. So let me go ahead, transform into the one alien who's been getting the most grind recently. Goddamn Diamond Head. He's fucking at level 6 now, dudes. So now I can go into his powers and give him some more shit. So I was thinking, what should I give him? I'd give him armor toughness. But I don't know, what does armor toughness give you as a statistic? I've never actually looked into it. I have no clue. I guess I'll just get an extra attack and then I can get crystal kinesis spikes. Summon sharp spikes from the ground. Sure. Now he just needs, well, he needs to get to level 10. And then he should be, like, all prepared up. And then we'll finally get a level in our Omnitrix. It's going to take forever. But the more that I can kill these guys, the more levels I get out of these fucks, well, the easier it's going to be. The easier it's going to be. So I just run over here. I turn into battle mode. And I beat up everybody. There was a lot more over here, but they kind of despawn over time. I have been collecting their drops, and I've been getting a good amount of drops, but it's not incredible. It's not incredible. Also, I've been recommended by at least one viewer to add more Palladium mods into the series for, you know, adding more fun things to do, which I think would be a pretty cool idea, like adding more superhero shit in. You guys tell me what you feel about that. I don't know if you guys just want to keep this, like, Ben 10 only, or if you're okay with more shit putting in. I know I had more shit back in the original one, or not the original, but the second 1.12 series, so I don't know. You guys give me opinions on that stuff. Either way, I need to start making shit. So to make that illuminated panel, we still have a bunch of quartz glass from when we first made it. And then we needed, what was it? Was it iron? I think it was iron. I needed iron, and then I needed redstone, and then I needed glowstone, right? Where's my fucking glowstone? There we go. Makes 3 illuminated planels. I love the word planel. And I love being sick. Okay, so if I want to make specifically I want to make the ME terminal, I'm going to need a formation core, annihilation core, and a logic processor. So if I want to make a logic processor, I need a printed logic circuit, a printed silicon circuit, and then I need redstone dust. So to make a printed logic circuit, you need, of course, a logic circuit, which is right here, a logic press. Shove that in there and a piece of gold. Well, that's fucking doing its shit. I need to melt down. We're just going to do it one at a time with Certus quartz dust. I don't know how much dust I'm going to need versus how much silicon I'm going to need. So for now, we're just going to do it one by one because I've got the coal to do it. And then I'm going to need one to make for a silicon press. I'm just going to place the rest of this shit in here so I can have it. So I got that. And then I'm going to need silicon. Let's see. I'm going to place... I got a bunch of like random shit while mining and stuff like that. I'm just going to place this in here because at some point we're going to have an ME system. I'm not going to have to worry about it. So now if I place this in here and this in there, then I just need redstone. And then that's going to make that logic circuit or the full circuit thing I need. There you go. Logic processor. That's what I needed. So now I needed that. Let's see, what else? So I need the other two weird kinds. I need the formation core and annihilation core. So to make a formation one, I need another logic processor. Then I need a charged Certus quartz and Fluix dust. Which, if you want to make Fluix dust, well, you grind up Fluix crystals. They're pretty fucking easy. So, what did I need? I need one of these charged. All right, you charge your ass. You charge your ass. There you go. Easy shit, and we're not running out of energy. So, thank God for our heat generators. Let's see. So from there, I guess it took one. So we're gonna need another logic processor when it's all done and said. So there, and there. Got 2 formation cores. And then this can make like a bunch of random shit. This can make a bunch of random shit. Annihilation cores then require another logic processor and then another quartz and Fluix dust. So I'm gonna need a couple of them. Let's see. I need 2 more silicon. So then I'll just need 1, 2 here. I need my logic processor. There we go. So press that shit while I'm fucking melting down silicon. I wish there was an easier way to make silicon. But there's no easier way. There's no other mod that adds in silicon. Sometimes I think I should add more tech mods in. Maybe that would make things a little bit easier. A little bit easier. Let's see, shove this, and then I need silicon press. It presses those two things together. Oh, you transform? I'm like, you transform? I mean, we're not focused on the alien shit yet. I need to focus on getting my storage to not be shit. I need to focus on things getting easier, and then we can finally make aliens easier to kill with. Let's see, got that. Then I'm gonna need these 2 pieces, and then 2 pieces of redstone. That should make me... I just need 1 to make the annihilation cores, and then I'll need 1 to make the final fucking piece of this thing. It's just it's a big ask, this entire crafting recipe. Let's see, okay. And I just need 1 more, and I can make the fucking thing. And I can do this in my crafting recipe, or my crafting, what's it called? Crafting table? Crafting area? I don't know what you would call that. Anyway, made an ME terminal. Not sure where to put this thing. For now, I'll hold on to it. So I made the ME terminal. From here, I then need ME terminal, crafting terminal. We need an energy acceptor, which we already have, a few cables, and then storage cells, which storage cells are going to be the most annoying things to get. But first off, I'm going to make this, and then I'll go ahead and put that right there. So it's going into what's going to be the ME system. This just lets me look into it. It's online. There ain't no hard drives. So now we need to start making the storage units, which we need to make. Let's see, where are they? I think it's these ones. It's the ME item storage cells. So to make those, you got to put these little things inside of cases. And to make these require those logic processors. So that's going to be really annoying and a bunch of charged ass shit. So first off, we need to make a bunch of these. So how many do I want to... So the interesting thing is the 1K ones just are made simply. But if you want to make anything higher, you use the 1K ones doubled up. So if you want to make a 4K storage unit, your 4K storage component is going to take 3 1K. And then it's going to take... From there, it is then going to take 3 4K, then 3 16K, and then 3 64K in order to make the 256K. So it's just, it quadruple, it doesn't quadruple, it triples itself. So it requires quite a bit. Also, I have no idea, well, I guess that doesn't take that long to do that, but still, it takes a lot of shit. And right now, we don't have a great way of getting a lot of ores very quickly. We'd have to go down and mine for them. So we'll see what we can get here. I think the best thing we could do is make a couple of 4Ks, I think. We'll see how many we can make. Let's see. So if I've got... I don't think I need anything, because to make the storage housing cell, it's like nothing. We might need like 5 dust to make some more glass, and that's about it. So, because we won't have the glass to build it. So let's see. Where's my glass? Glass. There's my glass. Yeah, I forget how much this all makes. So I'm just gonna make one more set of quartz glass. It's enough to make 2. It's enough to make 2. Okay, so how much does it take? It takes 1, 2, 3 to make a 4K. 1, 2, 3. Okay. At least I think so. Let me see. See, it's also gonna take that, but that's... Oh, shit, it's gonna take... Fuck. So it technically takes 4. Oh, Lord. So it takes... 3 to make that, and then it takes... So it takes 4. So, like that, and then 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3. We can only make 2 4Ks. At least by my calculations currently, unless we turn these into that. So, okay. I'm like, so, okay, we'll just do that for now. I need more gold. There be gold in my ass. Or more like be gold in my chest. I just don't want to have to, like, keep reaching down into this bullshit in order to get all my stuff. In order to get my shit. Let's see. Alright, so from there, I'm gonna need to inscribe a lot of these. Where's my logic press? There we go. And then I need... Oh, it doesn't have to be charged. Okay, good. I'm like, okay, fine. Seems like I should make 2 inscribers at this point to see how much time it's gonna fucking take. But once I have the storage, all of that gonna be in there, and I could just worry about keeping all this in there, and I don't have to worry about looking through chests anymore. I can just... Because with the ME terminal, I can literally search up shit. So I don't have to just not have the ability to look at anything. So I can find all my stuff that exists. Hopefully. Hopefully. And then I can... Because you can use these crystals, like, to make the dust. So, exactly. Is it all done with these? Yep, there we go. And then you go ahead and start pressing those. And I'll get the rest of the silicon. Just, it takes a second. Yeah, I think a second inscriber wouldn't be bad. Inscriber. It does require more sticky pistons. Which isn't bad. It isn't bad to make, but still, just a little annoying. But this can end fast. It just takes a second. It's gonna take 2 more, because it took that many. Because, I actually don't think I needed 8. I needed 3. Or I needed 6. These extra 2 are only required because I needed to make higher level shit. So, place that all in there, and then make me a bunch of, what's it called? Logic processors, and then I needed those, 4K storage shit. Not 64K, I needed 4K. Let's see, so you need the calculation processor, which requires a printed calculation circuit, which requires this shit. So it only needs 2 of those, so easy as pie. It just takes for goddamn ever. It takes so long. So then from there, I can get started on this if I had the redstone back. I had the redstone, which I do. Okay, then from there, I need 1, 2 of those, and then... Oh, no. Calculation. I don't need them turned into dust. I need them turned into, the calculation things. There we go. 1, and then they can go together to make the calculation press, or the calculation circuit. So from there, and then it just needs 1, 2. Okay, so this is 6. All right. So make that, and then spread your balls. All right, so now I can make a bunch of these 1K ME storage components. Then I can put those together with quartz glass, which I have quite a bit of, and I'm going to have to make more. And then the calculation presses, and then we've got ourselves a bunch of 4Ks. Let's see. Which then means we have like 2 8Ks, but that thing can hold a couple of drives, and we can put more drives on there so it can hold more of the hard drives. Let's see. Put that there, And then finally like this, I've got 2 4K ME storage containments. Then to make them into these, we just need, do we have the quartz glass? No, we don't. That's why I kept extra dust. That's why I kept extra of this shit, because I knew we were gonna run out. But from there, I need, well, more redstone, and then I need iron. So I'll just make 2 of these casings, then we can place them inside of that. So the casing gets placed in with the unit, and then finally I've got myself some fucking storage cells. Very nice, very nice. These don't do anything when right-clicked, at least right now, but now if I shove them in here, they show up as, like, drives, and this thing finally has storage. So now, I can finally store shit, which is goddamn crazy to me. Fucking crazy, I can have storage. And as you can see, it's like labeling, oh, you've got... The weird thing about it is that it labels things very oddly, so it writes things in bytes and in types. Types are just the different types of items you have in there. Bytes are how many items you can have at a time. So, let's say we have like 5 million iron. Iron is just one item. So it's going to be one type, but like a bunch of bytes. So that's pretty much the thing. That's pretty much the thing. So let's see. We can finally put a bunch of shit in there that I don't have. Well, I'll probably have to have a little bit of storage just on the side, because this isn't infinite. This is just really big right now. At some point we're gonna run out and we're gonna have to make more, but you know, that's for the future. Jeez. So now if I check my drive, yeah, the types are filling, but we still have a lot of bytes to store. So it's not going to be infinite. It's only so much until I can get even better storage. And from that point, then I'll be able to, like, you know, store so many different things. It won't even be funny no more. I can put all my bread in there. Let's see, and then we have 2 drives, so we fill up one, that's not awful. So as you can see, it now says 36 out of 36 types filled, so that one's filled on types, so the next one starts taking on types. Oh boy, I'm out of food. I need to go get my currency. Where's my currency? Which is 18 emeralds I got up my ass. I got them up my ass, and now I'm walking over here to buy myself bread. Still don't have golden carrots yet. I'm not rich enough to own golden carrots. At some point I will. So, some point I will. Okay. Grab the rest. I mean, as long as all those valuables are in there, I'm mostly okay with that. I need the important stuff in there. Because, like, it's overfilling into random things that I don't need, like, put into there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure what to put in now. Because it's like, wow, I've got this. But now I'm like, what do I do with it? What do I want? What do I want out of it? And that's a good question. Because now that I have all this insane amount of power, it's already running out. It's already running out. And at the same time, this thing runs off power. So it needs power to actually get itself online. If I run out of power, I can't access my storage. That's not good. How are we doing on types? We're not doing awful. We're not doing awful. Of course, I could just put a bunch of 4K storage units inside here. But that probably wouldn't make things easy. Probably wouldn't be the best go. I'm like, what was... I thought I saw lightning. I was like, I thought I saw lightning. Alright, what should I put in here? A lot of this is worthless. This can only really go in on its own. I'm just like, what should I put here? Maybe mob drops would be important, because I do need them for my, animals. I need them for my dogs. Me dogs need them. Anything that I can have that is, like, going to be of a gigantic value, like iron, that's probably something that should be placed in here. Cooked rice, That's probably going to be something that's going to be placed in here. But something that's like, oh, a random pickaxe that I'm going to use maybe like twice? Yeah, that's not good storage for something where we don't have infinite of yet. Let's see. It's going to depend. It's going to depend. But anything to get rid of these chests on the side of the building. Because they're just being an eyesore over here. Being a goddamn eyesore. But yeah, we're good on storage of number, but not of typing. So yeah, now I can just scroll through here and see all of my stuff. So if I want iron, I can now know I have 230 blocks of iron, which is fucking crazy. Oh lord. It's not a crafting terminal though. It's only for getting shit out. If I wanted to make the crafting terminal version, the crafting terminal, where is it? Not wireless. I want it wired. There it is. I would need a calculation presser, which is actually not all that hard to make. I could make that, like, relatively easy. Let's see. I can finally start breaking these fuckers down. Of course, it's all going to have to be moved over at some point, but now that I've shown you how to do it, I'm probably going to be making more storage units off-screen and just making sure that I grind them the fuck up, so that I can have all of the storage in the world and I can put all my fucking Ben 10 shit in there, because I still have a lot of it. I still have a lot, to be truthful. Oh boy. And some of these are like this one. Just like nothing. Nothing at all. There's nothing inside of them and I want to break them down. Alright, I need to get some silicons. Let me get some dust. There you go. Tells me I got 2 Certus quartz dust. Let's see. Burn that one, and then I'm gonna need a just 1 redstone, and then I'm gonna need the fucking crystal. Certus. I only have 59 of them? Damn. Then I'm gonna need a calc. And then I'm going to need a silicon. Is that not how you spell silicon? I guess it's silicon. More like silly cunt. There we go. Calculation. Yep. I don't need this one because that one's melting. That one's melting. But yeah, I could just, let me see. Did I get everything back? Yeah, I did. But yeah, just because I broke the terminal doesn't mean that the storage is gone. The storage is based here. If I break this, like if I take this shit out, and I just place it back in, it's all going back. It's just stored inside the hard drives now. It's digital storage, so it's weird like that. It's weird like that. Okay. We're just gonna make it into a crafting one, so that I don't have to keep running back and forth between a crafting table and the terminal. It's just the crafting table is the terminal. Makes things easier. Makes things easier. Let's see. Get that, and then boink, boink, boink. Then if I put the terminal, the crafting table together with the calculation press, we should have, you know, what I want. What I want in this world is your fucking obliteration. There we go. A much bigger table. Yes. Yes. So now I have a crafting terminal. So all my shit in here, I can actually do really cool things like, let's see, iron. Let's say I have this much iron. So now if I do this, if I start clicking, it's taking it out of my terminal, and then I can just turn it into a bunch of blocks. So I can mass craft now. Store them away. It'll just do it. So if I want storage on a bunch of things, like, I don't know, what's something I have a shit ton of? Organize it so that I can, like, sort by item name, sort by number of items. Sort by mod. I want to sort by the number of items, but in the other way. Descending. Like, I have no idea what's collapsible here. Lapis. There we go. Put my lapis back in. And then I just turn it all into a block instead of actually... There we go. Now I've added an extra type to the numbers, but I've saved on bytes, really. So I can just mass craft anything that I feel like is going to be important in here. So that's really nice. That is really, really, really nice. Also, it's time to go get some more levels for Diamond Head. That's what I've just been doing. It's like in between
randomly messing with that shit, it's beating the fuck out of random mobs and getting that XP. Ooh, that guy's got a backpack. Let's see. Did he drop the backpack? No, he didn't. Like, did he drop it? No. It may feel like it's fast right now, but it's because I've been ignoring the mob farm for the last 30 minutes or so, so it hasn't been getting stronger because, there's been a lot building up because I've been ignoring it, so therefore, that's why it's filling up quite quick. Anyway, I'm gonna put this in there. I guess I'll grab the rest of this, and this will be, like, one of my last items I place in there for now. Oh, boy. There we go. No need for this random-ass, chest. There we go. Definitely gonna need more of these. Definitely gonna need more. Mostly because of the types, but if you can get that, then that's, you know, that's all good and done. I want to know what the spike summoning thing does. Might need to go to an actual place and use it, but this is the best way for me to get a lot of experience very quickly for an alien. Give myself an extra attack. Insta-kill these fuckers. I mean, they drop just a little bit of a ways so it doesn't outright kill them because I don't get the experience unless I actually were the ones to get the kill, so. Had to not make it gigantic, but it's going to become gigantic. Yes, it's going to become gigantic. It's going to become gigantic because I'm going to forcefully make it do that. Let's see. Run over here. I need to go test out my attack. Look, there's a random zombie. Let me see. Spike wall! Ooh, that was cool. I'm like, ooh, that was cool. I need to see it from a third-person mode. Interesting animation, but it seems really strong. Ooh, don't walk into it. I'm like, ooh, don't walk into it. It gets you stuck there. So, that's actually a pretty goddamn good move. Let's see, back to Skypiea. There we go. Back to my land of Skypiea. Remember, I stole this blue banner from somewhere. We should make a banner for our own. We need to make a symbol for our flying island. Another thing I want to do, because, you know, I am, like, constantly horny, because I'm a fucking weirdo. I need to make me another, fucking, robo-wife. I need to make myself another robo-wife. Unity is cool, and I like her, but, like, you know, why not have 2? Why not have 85 of them? So, guess what? We're doing that. So, I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna make myself another robo-wife. Because I think I deserve it for being such a good YouTuber and for being exorbitantly handsomely ugly. So I want to make another one. So at lovely, the one I wanted to make before was the dragon one. That one required a bunch of diamonds. Let's see. So this time we can actually do it. All right. You can even like do the stuff in here. So redstone. Let's make a block out of that. Let me see, store that, and then I need window, do we have pane? Oh, glass. That's what it's called, not window, it's glass. There we go, got a robo core. Let's see, get that. I don't need to go searching around in 5 million different chests just to know that, oh, I have 18 diamonds, and I'm wasting them on making another furry. Okay. Oh, yeah, because we're in this form. Allow another robo-maid to join our ranks. Ooh. Now that is kind of a fucking cool design. Yes. New robo-wife dragon. You know how it goes. New waifu needs a name. Why is she blue? That's my question. I thought the image made it look different. Like the item itself made me think she was going to be yellow. Then again, like Unity over there I thought was going to be like blue. So, you know, maybe switch around, switcheroo. What are the other ones from that mod? Just at lovely. At lovely. So there's the bunny ones, of course, dragon, honey, kitsune, neko, vanilla. What if I want to make a fucking neko? Let me see, honey. What does that mean? Am I making a bee? It's hip to fuck bees now. It's hip to make robots to fuck them. I mean, you know, I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying to you. That's the truth. All right, we're going to make a couple of them because fucking I like women. I mean, that's true. But I also like being a giant crystal dude. There we go. I need glass. We don't have a lot of glass. We have sand? Sand. No. I'm like, no, we don't. Oh, Lord. Well, at least there's less places to check for sand. Oh. We have more panes right here. But where do we have sand? Nowhere. I guess we have sand right there, but I ain't gonna take that sand. That's important sand. It adds to the feature of everything. It adds to the feature of it all. Okay. Also, I think somebody recommended that I make a water feature here. I forget your name, but don't worry, you're heard. Don't worry, I hear you. Ah, sand. Gross, and it gets everywhere. Unlike you, dragon girl. You're soft. That's why I like you. That's your soft. There we go. Thank God for an efficiency 3, fucking unbreaking 3, pickaxe. It goes hard, dude. It goes fucking hard if you want to get a shit ton of dirt or something like that. There we go. I have a good stack of sand that I can then melt. Where is Skypea? There it is. Where is Skypea? We also, another thing I should probably work on this time around is making more stuff for mechanism. Because even though the heat generators are okay, they're like beginning shit. I could make a million of them and, you know, live with that, but there's only so far that can take me, so I should work on more mechanism stuff as well. So what should I do next in mechanism? Probably make more tech. The digital miner is like the ultimate goal. That's always it in mechanism, because that thing can mine ores in the ground invisibly. I used this in my last Ben 10 series. It is a godsend. So if I can make it, that'd be great, but it requires so much shit and a bunch of diamonds. They're just wasted on making you, but you're fucking hot, so therefore I will let it pass. So I need to worry about making a bunch of fucking shit. So, first off, I should make something to burn things with. Not an osmium compressor. I need a energized smelter. That's probably a good idea. So I'm gonna need, of course, steel. We know how to make steel. We need a glass for this anyway, so good thing that's melting. We're gonna need osmium. How much Oz do we got? Are you the Wizard of fucking Oz? Osmium. We have 5 of that, but we should melt down a bunch of osmium right now, because we're gonna need it. We're gonna need it. Let's see. I'm gonna go over there and beat things up as Diamond Head again. Because oh, damn. Wrong dude. Whatever. Whatever. I should be kind of worried if I set off a creeper in there. There we go. Like I said, mob farm was the best idea, because now I don't need to run around and look for mobs. I just kill them. But that's why I need to make it even stronger. I need to be able to get even more mobs than just like 8. There you go, because I almost got 2 level ups for Heat Blast right there. Pyro Shield, Heat Absorption, Attack +3. I want to fly. Pyrokinetic Surfing. Flame Board. But what about flight? There we go, Pyrokinetic Flight. Okay, go down this way. Now I can absorb fire. Let's see, Attack +3 and Pyrokinetic. I want to fly, dude. I want to fly. I was like, damn, why do I have like so little hearts? Because I'm Heat Blast, I'm not. What is it called? Diamond Head. What is it called? Let's see. Grab glass, grab osmium. We're making a monster here. Let me see. Okay, so I need steel. How much steel do we got? I got 7 steel, but you know we're gonna need more. So iron. I'll grab that, and then how much coal do we got? Coal. We got a decent amount. So let's turn all that. I'm not gonna dump the entire thing in there. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do 15 for now, and that's gonna work on that, and it's gonna make a bunch of steel for us to work with. Let's see. So you see, it shows up in here now. It's gonna be a problem. Okay, mechanism. I want to make an energized smelter. I'm gonna need basic controls. Require redstone and osmium to be put together. Which, we don't have a shit ton of redstone, which is a sad thing. Because I'm using it to make women. I'm using it to create life, damn it. Can't you forgive me for being horny on Maine? No. Oh, shit. Can't you forgive me? You should. I'm real cool. Like, no. Like, damn it. Okay, what did I need to do with you fuckers? I wanted to make a couple of you. I made a kitsune. I want to make honey. The reason I say the word honey like that is because I have a dog named Honey. And she is one of the most annoying dogs you'll ever meet. I love her, but she is... Oh, oh, boy. This piece is what all true warriors strive for. And then I need iron. Then I need iron. There we go. If you ever walk around with a stack of iron blocks, you're fucking rich. And then these things, I haven't emptied these out in a while. If I could make a way where all the iron just flew out of there and then into the ME system, I'd do it. And I might look into a way that might happen, because that seems like something that I would be very much interested in. Very much interested in that idea. Okay, so now I have a honey. But I'm gonna need more gold. There's gold in them fucking assholes. Gold. There's gold in them fucking assholes. Okay, let me... Wait, why do I have a crafting terminal. Why am I using a crafting table? I should throw it off the bridge to remind myself I don't need it. In fact, I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. Sure, crafting tables are useful when you need them specifically, but I think it would be much more healthy for myself to get used to this, so I'm sorry, crafting table. Into the seas you go. Into the seas you go. Anyway, I've got new wives. We've got a Neko. Ooh, big red cat. Cool. And then we have honey, which is a... Fuck. I don't mean to set you on fire. You seem like you're okay with fire. There we go. What are you? You don't look like a bee. I don't know what you are, but you look almost exactly like the cat. You don't have a tail. You don't have a nothing other than birthing hips. I can appreciate. What are you? I have no... You're a honey. I have no idea, but if you have names for, you know, these three, that you know what to do, comment section. You know what to do. Anyway, I'm about to de-transform. There we go. Get me the hell out of that. Okay. Let's see. Energize, smelter it all into there. And then I need to get back to working on mechanism, not working on women. Women? That can't be possible. That can't be possible. Okay, so we need 2 control units. So, doink, doink. I forget how much you need in order to do this. 1, 2. I think you need 2 per, yeah. So, fill us up with some good old redstone. Turn that shit into the control unit. The basic control bullshit. The basic bull. Let's see, get that. You're tricking a rock into thinking. I like to not think. That's the problem. That is the problem. I'm the one who's not thinking right. Let's see. Place this in there. And then enrich that while I'm working. Let's see. So... Oh. Gotta remember, we don't have a crafting table anymore. Go over here. You can just work over here. I'm like, but it's just not right. It's not right. It doesn't matter if it's not right. I don't care. Do it. It's easier. There we go. Steel casing. There we go. The perfect foundation. The perfect. Just like me. Cell. Yes. I don't think that's what Cell sounds like. It sounds like that in my head. In my head, he does. Let's see. Get that. Energize smelter. Good stuff. Now I can just pin this to the whole line, and, well, now I don't have to worry about these things. I think I should retire you as well. I mean, do furnaces serve any crafting uses? Spook a lantern. Make a bunch of those weird things. It's like, yeah, it can smelt things. I guess it can be used to make more heat generators or fuel wood heater. I don't know. Might be useful, but let's not use it to smelt anymore. Let's use the energized smelter that we just made. We have cool shit. We should use it. Let's see. Place that all away. So that's still working on making more steel. So in the meantime, you go ahead and do that. What should I work on next? We have an energized smelter. A crusher would be a good idea. We need lava. Okay. I'm like, okay. Well, I mean, I know who can help us get lava. There you go. There you go. I need buckets. Do I have buckets? I mean, I think I probably have them over here. Or in my backpack. I haven't even checked my backpack. Look at how much fucking iron I have in here. And what the? I have extra surge quartz. Oh yeah, I took down the nether portal. I was like, it was kind of an ugly spot. We should find a better spot for it. Let's see. Obsidian. There we go. I was like, it was in a really ugly spot. I didn't want it there. So let's find a better spot for it. Corner? No. I'm like, no. I don't want it in the corner. Maybe I'll just have like a service nether portal right next to the mob farm for like no good reason. Just to annoy the shit out of me while I'm grinding. It's just like, wow, now I have to listen to mobs angrily scream at my existence. I'll just use it like this. Most people want the whole 2, 3. They always want the whole, like, it's made all out of obsidian look. So there you go. Good stuff. I need to go over there and get a shit ton of fucking lava real quick. Let's see. Same spawn. Good stuff. Nothing changes. Nothing fucking changes. Oh, Jesus. The fuck? I'm going to die. Yeah, I'm pretty much dead at this point, unless the lava goes... Or I didn't get hit by lava, I got hit by fire. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty much fucked. That happens. Anyway, I got the lava I needed. You can't stop me, I still got it. I still got everything that I wanted. Except for the fame. Who needs fame when you've got the glory? The glory of the Suntaran Empire. Let's see, okay. So, I need stuff to do that. So, mechanism. So what are we making? I'm making a crusher. Let's see. So I just need another steel casing, and I need more base control units. So I need redstone. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I need osmium. Osmium 1, 2. So you get to work on doing what I want you to do. You get to work on still being smelted. And then I need glass. Glass. We'll make 2 casings since we do have quite a bit of steel here. We're gonna need it anyway. And then I need osmium. Osmium. There we go. Okay. You go back into storage. I'm like, you go back in there. Okay. 2 of them are made. Then I need these 2. And then build that. I need lava. Oh, jeez. My fucking eyes hurt. My eyes hurt from existence. There we go. Put these 2. And then I need redstone. Redstone. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Crusher. Let's see. So I can crush shit now. Now what else can I make? Mechan. I mean, with everything in one spot, it makes so much more, like, crafting easier. All right, I searched up the word mechanism, but I didn't add it so that it shows up proper. Let's see. I don't need a combiner. Osmium compressor is well, an enrichment chamber is going to be pretty damn good since it makes it so that you can enrich stuff first. And it's easy as fuck to make. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then osmium. I'm like, It helps make material waste not as annoying, and it makes it easier to make things good. Damn you, Omnitrix, you work quick. All right. Back to Diamond Head to keep leveling up. There we go. He's only at level 7. He needs so much more to fix this. At least there's like a lot of them in here right now. Let's see. It could just be that I'm also killing them real fast. But as you can see, like, I'm getting experience, but it's like barely moving the needle on his experience. It barely moves what we want. We're not getting like a good experience gain, or we're not specifically getting the experience we want out of kills from this. I don't know. It takes quite a while once you get to this point. It's just a grind. It's gonna take me a grind, and it's gonna take me a little bit more time to build that entire thing up to be proper. Let's see. Those. Don't shoot your shit. Don't shoot your shit yet. Let's see. Iron. Good thing we only have 2, I guess. Except for all the blocks, but that's different. Redstone. So now through there. And get myself an enrichment chamber. There we go. Getting more from less. It's a shitty design right now, but we'll configure. We'll configure, but this should be able to enrich things, which then makes it easier to like infuse things because you need less, and then all of this stuff. Because like using an enrichment chamber, using it, you can like do a lot of different things. Like you can enrich skystone, you can enrich diamonds into more diamonds, you can enrich osmium into more osmium. You can enrich coal into enriched carbon, which is worth a lot more carbon than just coal. You can enrich dirty iron into regular iron. Like, what else can you enrich? You can enrich sulfur into gunpowder. What else is good? Lead can turn into more lead. Sawdust can turn into charcoal dust. See, I'm just trying to see what is, like, really good for this. Like, plants give you more shit. Like, with 9 osmium, it then turns into 12 osmium. It gives you, like at least a small bonus. It's not incredible. They can enrich a diamond into an enriched diamond, which makes it worth more diamond, which we'll get down to when we're building the fucking digital miner. But, you know, it's getting there. I feel like now that we have all this, we should be able to get this a little bit stronger and then make this a lot better, and then, you know, just kind of go crazy with it. But either way, I think we should probably end this episode here. So either way, like I said, these 3 robots need names. So if you have a name for a dragon, a cat, and whatever the hell a honey is, I guess, put those in the comment section and we'll see what we can do with it. Either way, next time on Alien Evolution, well, hopefully I'll have done the grind to make Diamond Head level 10.
And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the True Epsilons, Shiolia Leo, the Disciples of Epsilon, Dominic Jones, Darcy Lanfranco, Cloud Eon Void Dark, Shell and Hummus, Crimson's Alt, Kokiri, and Yuki, the Epsilon Sage, Phoenix. Without you guys, this channel wouldn't stay afloat. So, thanks for all the support, and I'll see you guys next time.